Hello Cancer and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your reading for the next 2 weeks, which is from the 13th to the 27th of December 2021. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle. And this is the Pythia Botanica oracle that I'll be using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see, what words of wisdom does the mysterious oracle have for Cancer for the 13th to the 27th of December 2021. What messages are here for Cancer for the next 2 weeks? What does Cancer need to know at this time? And if you can hear that mewing, it's Mungo, he's just restless. Let's see. Let's see, I'll take that one, and let's take that one. Right, let's see what you get. Cleanse with hyssop and sacrifice with anemone. Right, so of course, cleanse, it sort of suggests you may have to get rid of something. You may have to, in order to, it's not simply getting rid of something, it's sort of clearing away things that are impeding your personal growth or your happiness at this time. There may be something you need to release in order to feel rejuvenated and find that pep again, that zest for life again. And then with sacrifice, maybe in cleansing away or clearing away, you may need to give up something for the greater good of, for the greater good, for the benefit of those around you, not just yourself. So there does seem to be a bit of clearing away, a bit of casting out that needs doing here for you in the next couple of weeks. But this you may be called to give up something, clear it away for the benefit of not only yourself but those around you. But let's see where the rest of the reading takes us. So let's see what's on the cards for Cancer for the 13th to the 27th of November 2021. What messages are here for Cancer for the next 2 weeks? What does Cancer need to know at this time? So here we have the Northern Animal Tarot, which I'll be using today to put down an 8-card spread for you, Cancer, with the first 2 cards depicting you in your current situation, where you are now, and then the next 2 cards highlighting the challenges that you face at this time, with the following 2 cards offering you some guidance from divine energies as you move towards the last 2 cards, which may reveal your potential outcome to this time period. It'll show the energies that you're moving towards. So let's see what you get. Oh, look at that, the Ace of Cups, nice new beginning, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. But your challenge is the 7 of Pentacles and the Fool. we in here nicely? Just move it up a bit. Then your guidance is the Three of Pentacles and the Chariot. And you move towards the Queen of Pentacles. That's wonderful. And the Tower. Yes, there's your cleansing. What's at the bottom of the deck? A Four of Pentacles depicts material stability. Perhaps holding on to something that is of value to you. Holding on perhaps to your own detriment, which is sort of echoed here in the sacrifice. You may need to give something up, cleanse something, you know, get rid of something. But anyway, so there you are. Nice and stable, but holding on perhaps a bit too tightly to something which you feel brings value and stability and security. And perhaps you'll be challenged in that. You have here a new beginning. Where you are, the potential arises that brings joy and happiness. So you have a new beginning, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like your luck changes, something turns. A change of luck for you brings a new opportunity, and that opportunity is steeped in the potential for happiness and joy and fulfillment. And your challenge in this, you've got here these two cards. Yeah, I think, you know, sort of a bit of patience is required, a bit of thinking, a bit of forethought. You've got, you know, this Fool in a challenge position. The Fool is more about the foolhardiness of just lurching into something, of just leaping into something. I think it's sort of your challenge is to harness this new potential, but to do so with groundwork first, with that slow energy, to slow it down with the Pentacle energy, which is all about roots, digging in, putting roots down and laying firm plans and foundations before leaping off into the abyss. So it is a bit of a challenge to sort of like excitedly go for something that is a new potential in your life. But, you know, with your Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck sort of speaks of that perhaps what's important to you now is stability and security. Bringing the oracle cards here, it's almost like what you may need to sacrifice is the stability and security in order to take a leap of faith in something new. I can see what happens here is sort of like going for it, and then ultimately it sort of becomes a bit of a difficult situation, sort of like nothing to regret though. It's almost like leaping into a new beginning that's brought about by a change of events or a change of energy even. It may cause, it may prove unstable unless you're willing to put some groundwork and take some time to perfect skills. Here's in your guidance card, you've got the Three of Pentacles, which is about mastering an art, mastering a skill, and being prepared to take some guidance in that, to work according to plans in order to make sure it's well rooted, has a proper foundation and can therefore grow strongly. But you're onto something good. You need to align the sort of energies of dashing into something and taking your time to build a foundation up before rushing in. It's almost like there's a sense here that if you don't go for this opportunity, immediately you're going to lose it. And that's probably, you know, what causes this sense of urgency. But you may need to perhaps sacrifice some aspect of it in order to put down the firm ground roots that are needed to make sure it's stable in the end because of the energy you're moving towards. So to sum up your guidance cards, take some guidance from someone who can give it to you, or at least follow a recipe, follow a plan to make sure the foundations are firmly rooted and what you're building is strong. The Chariot sort of says align these two energies of wanting to move forward quickly, that fear of missing out, that sort of energy with taking your time and remaining stable and grounded. Align those two energies. Focus on your destination. Focus on where you want to take this, where you want to be, and move forward with confidence that you will be successful. Very much like the Fool, the Chariot he has that canopy of stars above him, which sort of indicates he's guided or he's protected on his journey by divine energies. And the Fool trusts in the divine energies to catch him when he falls, in as much. So your guidance is use the forethought and the planning. You don't have to give up the sense of wanting to succeed, but you need to move forward with determination, and that comes from knowing that you've set the right foundations down. You're moving towards manifesting something wonderful. This is the Queen of Pentacles. She's a great manifester. She has an abundance around her through dedication, focus and hard work. She's built something up to fruition. And she's now sort of able to nurture and provide for those around her. It's a very generous spirit. However, she's also flanked here by the Tower, which sort of shows that unless what you build up is stable, it may tumble at the first opposition or the first hurdle, the first trouble, and you may need to begin again then. Which is why you get these sort of warnings here. You need to give up something in order to benefit everyone. So perhaps what you need to give up is the spontaneity, a degree of the spontaneity of harnessing this potential. The Hyssop cleanse card sort of does sit well with the Tower, because what happens is if we build up something that we believe or perceive to be stable, secure, and protective, but has been built on foundations that are not solid, it topples, and sort of that catastrophe, that moment of disaster occurs, where the foundations crumble and people, or you leave that what was once perceived to be a safe place, as you abandon it in a hurry for your own safety. But after the storm, after the trauma, it sort of washes away all the debris, all the false things that you've been holding on to, and it leaves you with a clean slate to begin again. So if you're unable to, firmly ground and prepare for building something up, and you find it topples, you can begin again on a clean slate. That's the sort of sense I get. However, looking at it overall, you've had your warnings, you've had your guidance, and perhaps you'll be able to ameliorate the stress of challenges that arise if you're able to build up something that is stable and secure. So to put it in a nutshell, you've got a change of events, or a change of luck that brings a new potential that can bring great joy and happiness, and the urge is to just rush into it. But The cards suggest take some time to build up something and allow it to grow at a slower pace than you would initially like. Because by that way, by following clear plans and seeking guidance and advice, you'll be able to build up something that is strong, that can withstand the storms. And you can still move forward at a fast pace. You just need to be sure you're grounded. You know that you've set down firm foundations and you follow a clear plan. You align those energies and move forward with determination, but build it up gradually and slowly. You've got pentacles sprinkled all through your reading, and they denote a slow energy. Patience is required. So don't let that potential slip you by, but harness it with enthusiasm, but certainly take time to build up upon it and let it grow at a slower pace. You need to exert your patience in this to avoid it toppling down at the first the first catastrophe or the first challenge that it may face. So there you have it, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you, and if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then enjoy the next 2 weeks, and God bless you till we meet again.